track storms to alert you first. This is KIMT Storm Team 3, weather coverage you can count on.
Welcome back. Joining me now is Storm Team 3 meteorologist Travis Clark-Smith, and I know that some areas are experiencing an excessive heat warning.
Yeah, including the city of Rochester, Austin, Albert Lee, folks around Mason City, Forest City, Britt, we're looking at a heat advisory. Doesn't mean it's any cooler there by any means, but that's what we are looking at in terms of heat. And I mean, look at the high temperatures for today. We're at 87 degrees in Rochester, which is 10 degrees cooler than where we should be for this time of year. But as I was saying last night, several of us could be seeing 90. Preston, Austin, Mason City, Algona all hit the 90-degree mark today. And I wouldn't be surprised to see all of us in the low 90s for tomorrow. And as we take a look at downtown Rochester right now, things are looking pretty quiet, but still pretty warm, 78 degrees. Look at that dew point, 76. That is what is fueling these real field temperatures in the 80s right now. And we're going to be kind of feeling like that all through the night tonight. So if you're expecting that nice cool down that we normally get at night, really not going to be happening tonight. We'll be hanging around in the low to mid 70s with that sticky, humid air still going on. In Mason City, 79 degrees, winds out of the south-southeast at 7 miles per hour with a dew point 76, making it feel like 83 degrees in Mason City. And as we were talking about, here are those heat alerts. Most of us are in this excessive heat warning. This is for heat indexes up to 110 degrees through the afternoon on Monday. Now, Northwood, Mason City, Forest City points to the west and south. There's still a heat advisory in effect. That means that we've got heat index values around 105 to 108 degrees. So again, not any cooler. So everyone is going to be feeling the heat tomorrow. So if you are headed out or spending any time outside, drink plenty of water. Stay away from caffeine and alcohol, especially because that will dehydrate you. Take breaks frequently if you're outside. Find shade, find air conditioning, stay out of the heat if you can, and never leave children or animals inside a hot car. Now, the other thing that we're looking at is the potential for severe weather. Most of us in this area here are in a level 2 out of 5 risk. Areas like Red Wing, Owatonna points to the west. That is a level 3 risk. Now we're looking at the potential for severe weather coming through late tomorrow night, about 24 hours from now, as a line of thunderstorms passes through in advance of a cold front. We'll track things out over the next several hours. We're looking at some fog first thing in the morning. Maybe a couple showers and thunderstorms up north around noon, but those will clear out quickly. And then as we go through the overnight hours, we see that line of thunderstorms starting to make its way through and will pass through by around 7 o'clock Tuesday morning. For tonight, 73 degrees with partly cloudy skies, really not feeling all that cool tonight. Warming all the way up to 92 degrees with an excessive heat warning for the majority of us from 1 to 8 p.m. Otherwise, a heat advisory. And as we take a look at the 7-day forecast, where that weekend is always in view. Again, we do have tomorrow in red because of the heat and storms, but we will start to cool down. Another chance of rain on Thursday, and then cooling down nicely for the rest of the week.